Hey guys, John here from Bring the SEO. Today I want to talk about retaining clients. There's usually always a lot of discussion around getting clients, but I feel that there's probably not enough discussion around client retention. Now, of course, getting clients is hard enough, let's face it. So you want to make sure that once we've got those clients, we do whatever we can to keep them. In fact, there's a really great saying that I scribbled down here in my notes. The easiest clients to get are the ones you already have. Now, this video is going to be of interest for those of you who are providing SEO services where your retention rates are low. You might find that clients are leaving anywhere between 3 to 6 months. Now, for me personally, I had clients that were paying $5,500 a month on average, some paying a little bit less, some paying a lot more. And many of those clients were sticking around anywhere between 3 to 5 years. Now, what can we do to keep clients on board longer? Aside from, of course, providing a quality service. Obviously, this is your objective, right? The longer clients stick around, the more money you're going to make. So let's go through these 3 points, which I feel are probably the most important in terms of client retention. The first point, expectations. Setting clear expectations at the very beginning of a campaign. If you fail to do this, you're going to experience problems later where the client will be probably hassling you every 5 minutes. John, where's this? John, we were expecting that. What do you mean this isn't included? Oh, hang on a second. This just feels like an expense. Let's cancel. So by setting clear expectations at the very beginning of the campaign, you'll be able to avoid all of these problems. Now, how can you do that? Well, you've got to follow a structured sales process so that when you're onboarding new clients, you're taking them through your sales process, you can explain to them what's included, what's not included, what's out of scope, time frames, limitations, pricing. What they can expect overall, how often or how frequently meetings will be held, and so forth. Okay, the second point, good communication. Now, when it comes to communication, you have to make sure that you don't over-communicate. And this is something that a lot of SEO consultants make the mistake of doing. We're holding weekly meetings. We're meeting with the client, 2 or 3 times a week. We're open to answering phone calls whenever. Don't do that because it's not, it just creates too much noise. However, having said that, within my own SEO agency, I made efforts around hosting what I call end-of-month strategy sessions. Now, the whole point of these strategy sessions were to go through the work summary sheets where we would detail all of the work that was done, and we would go through that together. Essentially, I would cover all the work that was done, I would make recommendations, we would cover the work that's coming up, and I would answer any questions that the client may have. Now, in addition to that, I would always ask the client, how are you feeling? Are you happy with the progress we're making? Is there anything that we could be doing better, or is there anything that we've missed? You want to get on top of these things early because the last thing you want to hear from a client, and I experienced this a number of times myself, the last thing you want to hear from a client is, this has been bugging us for a while now, and I think it's just best that we cancel. Okay, my last point here, and this is probably the most important, focusing on return on investment. Remember, SEO is a marketing channel. It should be treated just the same as any other marketing channel. Clients want to be able to put $1 in, pull the lever, get $3, $4, or $5 out. And if you're spending your time during these end-of-month strategy sessions or meetings talking about, wasting your time focusing on vanity metrics like clicks, and impressions and rankings and all of this other nonsense, clients will cancel because firstly, they won't understand any of it. And secondly, they'll be wondering, well, this is all great, but we don't understand the reports. And to be honest, all we feel like at the moment is that we're getting billed once a month, and for what? So it's really important that you focus on return on investment. Start having conversations with your clients that they can not only understand and resonate with, but conversations that they're enthusiastic about, conversations that get them excited, enthusiastic. And what better way to do that than to talk about return on investment? Look how many calls we got this month. Look how many email inquiries we got this month. Look how many bookings we got this month. Look how many sales we made this month. Have that conversation with the client, because once you can clearly demonstrate that they're getting a positive return on investment, clients will not leave. And this is exactly how I was able to keep clients on board for 3, 4, 5, and even sometimes up to 6 years. Okay, that's it from me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more, head over to bringtheseo.com. We provide business development training for SEO consultants wanting to improve their processes, increase profits, and scale to $100,000 a month or more without all the stress and overwhelm.